smudged even my mascara.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm ready. Siete,
Ocho,
nueve,
nueve,
diez.
diez. And welcome back to Living the Dream with me, Ryan.
And me, Mackenzie.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually really in a good mood today.
Good. Any reason why?
No.
I feel suspect.
I know. I'm just excited to be here. Excited to talk to you.
Great. Well, you know what
And
we're
I
going to
just
do?
had some chocolate, so like...
Oh, yeah, that's two.
Yeah.
That's two. That's true.
That's two reasons.
We had a chocolate. We had some chocolate and a tea. And we're raring to go.
No better vibes.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
What have you been up to?
I've had a busy start to the week.
Oh, yeah?
I
Already?
know. A couple of networking events down in London, down the Big
London.
Smoke.
Oh.
Big Smoke? Old Smoke. Big Smoke. I think that's what they
See
call
what
it.
you want.
Yeah.
What were they?
So I did something called a script social last week.
Okay.
So basically read a script, play script, and then go down to London, and it's just a big sort of discussion, open discussion with other
Lovely.
creatives,
Like
theatre lovers.
kind of like a book club where
Yeah,
you all get the
pretty
same
much.
script.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're scripts for plays that have already been, produced and made. So it's not like you're critiquing anyone in the room, which is good.
Yeah.
But it's just really fun.
Yeah.
Like I did one last summer, which was my first one. I really enjoyed that. And it's just, especially going as a writer, like people going, as actors and things, people just going because they like theatre. But as a writer, because you're reading the script, you really read it.
Yeah.
Like
in between the lines.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I like that line because of this, or I like how they structured that, and things like that.
Do you feel like there was a lot of like-minded people there?
Yeah, lots of like-minded
Good
people.
contacts?
Good contacts, yeah. Yeah, it's that. Those are hard. So
Okay.
when I went last year, obviously it was my first one, and there's a few people who had done it before, and so you kind of learn from them. How does the thing work? And all that.
Well,
And
like you go and you find someone who's done it, and you're like, let me watch what they do.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because when you're in a big group like that, you're
it's
like,
so
I don't know
nerve-wracking.
how much I should say, how much I am allowed to say.
And also, do you find like you don't know what the rank is, kind of thing?
Yeah.
Of like when you go in, you go, oh, I'm new. How
Yeah.
new is new?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And luckily, there's
I always
people,
find that.
because it's with Masterclass, you're a charity in London who just support creative theatre people.
Love.
And all their stuff is completely free as well. So there's people leading the group.
Okay.
So they're like, right, this is how it's going to work.
Oh, that's so
We're doing
nice.
this, and they, kind of split up into groups and things like that. And when I did it last year, I came away from it. I was like, I feel like I actually know what I'm talking about. It kind of like cements that. And yes, that's why I was excited to do another one. And
Was there any people from the last one you knew? You
no,
recognised?
because
Oh.
so it it started, and Georgie, who was leading it, was like, "Who's come to one before?" So I was like, "I'll put my hand up."
Oh.
No one else.
Oh, okay.
I was the only one out of 15 people
Wow.
who had ever done it before.
Did
So
it
I,
make you a bit of sigh of relief, or did you feel more pressure?
I felt more pressure.
Yeah,
'Cause I was
because
like,
you've got to start the conversations now.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone else in that room thought the exact same.
Yeah, but I would.
Yeah. So like we did icebreakers first.
Oh, what was it?
So the icebreaker, what was your go-to karaoke song? Well, mine, which I've never actually done as karaoke,
Okay.
is Copacabana by Barry Manilow.
Oh,
Love it.
I was going to say a reference to last week's podcast.
Uh-huh.
What you sang.
Oh, All You Need Is Love,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say that.
Yeah, that's true. What would yours be? Go to?
Jolene.
Yeah. Which I also don't think I've ever heard you do on karaoke.
I did. That was. It was a duet though.
Right.
To a long time listener out there, we duet that.
You know
together.
who you are.
You know, I won't say your name, but you know.
So that was fun. And then, yes, we did that, and then it was And then, so that was like just while we're setting up, like just talk to the person next to you.
Yeah. Did the icebreakers break the ice? Like, was it the relief of tension?
Because you have to say something.
Yeah.
It's like, because I'm fine if people come up and talk to me and start a conversation with me, I will talk to them for hours.
Yes. It's that
But
first bit.
I'm
It's
like,
so scary.
God, you're so cool and I really want to talk to you, but it
How?
literally will not come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
That's what I struggle with. So
Because we did, can I tangent here?
yeah.
We did icebreakers my first week of the comedy course, and it said on the like email that we were going to do this. So it was like, come with 2 truths and a lie.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
So I just thought 3 statements. You know, like I've never broken a bone. My middle name's Susan. Whatever. Right.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, we're in a little semicircle, and then the first person goes up. And they're telling this story. They're like doing a full on bit of stand up there. Right. Okay. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? You know, hilarious, but like it's 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they were like, yeah, so guess what of those parts of those story were the truths and lies? Because we all had to guess afterwards.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fair enough. Like, what a creative way to do it. And whatever. Then the next person went up.
Do the same.
Did the same. There's one more person before me, and I was like, holy fuck. I fucked it. I've done it wrong. I'm going to look like an idiot. These people are telling stories.
Yeah.
Or at least 3 like little anecdotes, or all connected.
Yeah.
And I had nothing.
But why, like, was that universally known?
Honestly, I don't know why everyone just thought, we're in a comedy course. I'm going to get out there and be really funny. I was not prepared for that.
But the 2 truths and a lie you've ever played is like at someone's house drinking
and
alcohol.
That's what I did. So then I had to go up, and you have to go on the stage and take the microphone and and I literally had to say like, oh, I've like done this wrong.
And this is like, you've never done comedy before. You've never stood up.
A room full of people, right? And I was like, oh, I've done this wrong. They're like, no, there's no wrong thing. I was like, well, it's a lie because like
when 1 person out of 10 does the thing differently, that's called wrong.
And I was still early, so I thought maybe someone's going to relate to me, and they're going to now do what I'm doing.
Oh, nobody else would ever admit it afterwards.
No, but at least they could just do what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't, just so we all know. No one. So I got there, said my 2 truths and a lie. And I said like 3 statements, and I sat down and they were like, all guess, and everyone guessed it right. Right? And I was looking around, and the teacher was like, so why did anyone want to say why they guessed that? And the girl went, she was like, well, because you said 2 truths and a lie and then did it in that order.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, I'm not going to lie. I panicked under the pressure here. Yeah. And I didn't know we were all getting up there. We were all having our moment.
Yeah.
So that icebreaker really...
Well, it broke the ice.
Well, yeah, I suppose I was less embarrassed from then, because I was like, I don't think it could go worse.
No.
And then from then on, I asked people, I was like, so what are you preparing for next week?
Yeah.
Like,
please
are you doing that kind of thing again, or are we just saying what it actually says to do?
Yeah, like I did.
Like I did.
When you were watching other people and they were like doing this whole routine, were you like were you like, oh, I can do this, I can figure out how to say it like that?
Yeah. And I thought of it as soon as I came back and sat down.
Oh, well,
I sat back down and thought, I could have done that.
Yeah.
And it just kept playing in my mind. Every other person that got up, I thought, yeah, I could have done something like that.
Yeah.
Could have done something like that, but I didn't. I got there, stood there like an idiot, said 2 truths and a lie, said them in that order, sat down.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least I only had to tell them like karaoke song.
I wish it was just a karaoke song.
But yeah, and then so it was that, and then once we were all like together, we had to say names, pronouns, what we do, like so like writer, whatever you do, whether we'd seen or read the play we were talking about.
Had some people not.
Yeah, some people had only read it, some people
had people not heard of it either way.
Yeah. Some people hadn't finished it as well, so it's like it's kind of come to the wrong group if you hadn't finished.
What if you've not even started?
Yeah, I don't think there was anyone who hadn't started, to be fair.
Okay, fair.
I really hope not. And then like a show we'd seen that we'd recommend.
Okay.
And that's quite a good way of like figuring out who everyone is.
Yeah. And their personalities.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. that's fun. And then it was like split into little groups, and we got given sheets with questions on like language, character, structure, story, that sort of thing. Little discussions, and then we'd come into the big group. And I think in the small group, like, it was quite like fairly, everyone got their chance to talk.
Okay.
And I was a bit like, I like kind of didn't want to talk as much in the little group, because I was like, I just, because I'm quite new to analysing theatre and writing theatre.
Yeah. You weren't that strong in your opinions.
Yeah. And also the themes of the play are very female oriented and female experience.
Right.
So it's like, as a man, and I think there was me and one more man.
Well done for not mansplaining.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Some other
I didn't
men?
mansplain straight away.
Let's take some notes.
Yeah. But
Lord.
But then we got into it. But like, so then we came back as a group, and we would then have an open discussion of what we spoke about in the little groups. So it's like, does anyone want to talk? No one.
Yeah.
And I'm a person, I like silence. I'm a person, and I like silence. I can go silence forever. Like, I'm that person.
Wow.
But what I can't stand is when I'm in a room.
Oh, I literally can't stand silence.
And someone is like trying to lead a group of people.
Anyone.
And no one is saying
like an
anything.
echo, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, hello, please.
Yeah. She, like, it was literally like, what were your thoughts on the character of Tessa in the play? Crickets.
And it's someone at the back.
Yeah. There wasn't even crickets. Like, it was silence. So then I was just like, oh, well, we discussed. And
yes,
like,
nice.
So I was doing that a lot.
That's really good.
Yeah. And it felt good. And as well, I think, like, as it went on, when I was doing that, I was giving my opinions. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just like, oh, so-and-so said, or we discussed this. It was like, oh, well, I read it like this. And
that's nice.
So, and I think as it went on, I'm not saying like I'm not saying I led the group, but I think it because to be fair, when it started and I was the only person who had done one before, she was like, I'm going to be counting on you to like
say things for
the love of God.
Nice.
So I think people did start to get into it, but the thing is, I was like that last time.
Yeah, exactly.
My first time in a room with people like this, but it was fun, and
did you make a good connection by the end?
I didn't really then, because that wasn't like a networking thing.
Okay.
And to be fair, a lot of people like left straight away and things. It was late, but I had like, it gave me the confidence to then talk to the people who were running it afterwards.
Well done.
We had a little chat about like just feedback and things that, like, other things they could do and all that sort of stuff. And I don't think I would have that if I didn't feel like I could. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was good. And then yesterday, or Monday, we're recording it. I had a proper networking event.
Okay. Also
run by Masterclass, called Spark, which is just for creatives in theatre wanting to get into theatre.
Yeah.
I had a lovely time. It was my first ever proper networking event.
When you say networking, I'm imagining people around tools like cocktail tables. Mm-hmm. And then, they have like a napkin and a hors d'oeuvre in their hand.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't speed dating.
Okay.
But it's a little bit like that. Like,
do people have business cards in their pocket?
I mean, not I got one business card, to be fair. That's from an older person, but it was more just like just chatting to people.
Yeah.
Just a big like get together.
Do you do the whole social exchange? Social media.
Oh yes. social exchange, what talking.
Hello, how are you?
Meeting people and talking. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that's like the whole point of it.
Yeah. But yes, it was a lot of it was just meeting people, who are you and what do you do? And it was a way, like if you have a play written and you're looking for a director or a producer or an actor, that's the type of environment to do that.
People are working. Like people are looking for other people.
A little bit. And because
casual.
So I was going in as someone new to the theatre industry.
Okay.
And like theatre processes and things like that. So that's why I'm doing all this sort of stuff to learn more about that. Mm-hmm. Whereas like TV and film, like I feel like I know how it works from start to finish.
Okay, yeah.
Theatre, I'm like a bit more like,
where does one go?
Deer in the headlights. But So I'm saying that to people. I was like, I'm very new to it. I'm currently trying to write my first play. You know, whereas there are people there who have like put on plays.
But do you feel like you kind of have to justify by saying like, oh, I'm really new, because I find myself doing that. I'm like, I'm new, like I've not done that many gigs.
Yeah.
Like I'm new, I don't really know much.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's okay, like everyone was new.
Yeah. Oh, completely. Yeah.
But you feel like you have to justify being like, oh, I know I'm not where you are. And they're probably like, yeah, we know.
Yeah. Because I was like, you know, I always told people, oh, you know, I was kind of like pitching my idea to people.
Love.
And they were really positive about it. Lots of people are like, I'd really love to read, you know, what you've written. And I was like, oh, it's not done yet. I'm like, it's not done yet. It's not ready. And like, it kind of could be ready
and
for people to read
what?
it.
You could get their opinions on it.
Absolutely.
But that's a good thing to learn. Like, you learn from the networking.
But it was really good and really worthwhile. Met lots of really nice people who I feel like I can build like a working relationship with, and, you know, friendships and just general, like, good, nice relationships with.
Did you get a strong bit of advice? Or did you take, like, what was your strongest advice
there
to
was,
take from that?
So there was a director I was talking to, and I pitched my idea. And I mean, you know the idea, you have read it.
I'm in the know.
And it is two people talking.
Slay. I love this idea.
That's the idea. And I said to her, oh, I've just started to kind of come to the realisation maybe it needs a bit more excitement, something else going on.
Visually,
you know, bit of movement on stage, that sort of thing. Whether that's through, you know, flashbacks or
interpretive dance.
Interpretive dance. Who knows? Who knows? Music. Who knows?
You never know where life's going to take you.
And I got a few good ideas from other people I was talking about that, of maybe you should try this or go this way or do that. But she said to me about that sort of like, she said, if you think your writing works, that you can get everything across you need in two people sat across the table having a conversation on a stage, she said, you might. And it was a proper like, yeah.
It's not, it hasn't got to look a certain way.
Yeah.
Can you get everything you need across? Then that's everything you wanted done.
Yeah. It doesn't. You don't have to have this big lighting arrangement or this big musical section or things like that.
Is like the tick box. Oh, nothing is like, oh, once it passes that, now it's qualified for theatre. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It can be anything. Yeah. Theatre can be anything, and that, you know, that's someone who's not read a single word I've ever written. But it was like the confidence
she has that
you've given
golden
me
piece
that.
of advice.
Yeah. It was like, oh, I can now.
And I think you can take that to all your different scripts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even different genres. I feel like it doesn't have to look a certain way to be TV.
Yeah.
Does it say what you wanted to say?
Yeah, for sure. But she said it, I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you are.
You're right.
I bet she was like, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not new to this game.
Yeah. So, and it was just such a fun night. And
oh, well done.
You know, people coming up to me like a bit later who I'd already spoken to, like, oh, how's it going, Ryan? Like, you know, have you got what you wanted out of it? And who have you spoken to? And
like, that girl over there gave me great advice.
Go talk to her. But no, it was really good. And again, like, so there was a bit near the end, we did like a pub quiz, sort of like a theatre pub quiz in teams. So just got you talking to people, really. And it was the first networking event masterclass I've done as well. So they were like, we're just kind of
hoping for the best.
Yeah, seeing what happens. And I think as well, for a lot of people there, it was their first event like that as well.
Yeah.
But near the end, there was like an open mic kind of thing where you could go up and just like pitch an idea or pitch yourself, you know.
Did you do it?
I didn't. Because I think, again, it's like, I'm not ready to be like, oh, I'm this person, I've written this and I want this.
Yeah, you don't have
I'm still trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
But there were people like, oh, I'm an actor.
Hire
me. Literally.
Such a mood.
And, you know, people like, oh, I'm a director, I'm looking for this type of thing to direct. Or I'm a writer and I'm looking for a producer to fund this and stuff like that. But even just watching that, like, and these were people I'd met 90 minutes beforehand. And I was watching these people get up and do this, and I was like, oh, I'm so proud of you.
You did that.
Like, you like, it was just so nice.
Because I think when you do these things, you realise everyone's actually human and going through very similar, even in general life, like it really is the same, you know, like putting yourself out there in any situation, it feels the same to everyone. And it's just like when you're trying to make new friends or you're trying to start a new club, everyone's as nervous as each other. So like, be that person,
and everyone else is waiting for
something. the one
the
person,
other person can't.
the confident.
Yeah.
So be that person.
Yeah.
This podcast, if you have one takeaway, try and go up to someone and start the conversation.
Yeah.
And then email me to tell me how it went.
At tallstrongworthinking@gmail.com.
Slay.
Yeah.
But well done.
Yeah, so it
You should
feels
be happy
good.
with yourself.
I feel very happy with myself. I feel very confident in my place in the creative industry as a whole, I think, as well. Affirming, yeah. And it has like, right, I need to sit down and write my play.
Now you're constantly ready.
And I also I'm consistently ready. Consistently ready. And so that means we've already achieved, I think, one of our goals of the year, which is
Guys,
great.
we're just flying through them.
Yeah, it was really fun. And it's good as well. I come away from these things and I'm like, I want to do it again. If I came away being like, oh, no. No.
Lord Jesus.
I'm never doing that again.
I'm never playing Two Truths and a Lie again.
No, that's true.
Tell you that for free. Never. Yeah. If I hear it come up at a party, I'll leave.
Yeah. Do you remember what your 2 truths and a lie were?
I'm not saying them. Oh, I refuse to relive that.
Do you remember what your lie was? Please tell me what your lie was.
They were honestly the shittest 3. Like,
Please message us if you would like Kenny to one day tell us what her lie was.
yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's the fact it's like that's the start of the year and I've already done a couple of those.
It's great.
Yeah, looking ahead.
Well done.
Feels good. Yeah.
It should feel good.
So I don't know how networking works as a comedian. Because guess what?
Me neither.
I'm not a comedian. But I had this thought thinking about, the difference for us, how I feel like as a writer, my work is not what networks me. It's me putting myself out there, meeting
this
people.
Is some kind of riddle, girl. What? My work is not what networks me.
My work.
My work.
So like my scripts.
Yes, yeah. Oh, your work. Yes.
So if I send someone a script of mine to read or whatever, that's not what gets me known or how they learn who I am. It's me messaging them, emailing, meeting them face to face. I might be wrong. I would feel like as a comedian, it's your work on stage that allows people to know who you are, the type of comedian you are.
Yes.
Where you are.
I would say
the journey.
so. Yeah, definitely. And I think different nights are good for different things.
Yeah.
So like you have open mic nights and you just like sign up on there.
Yeah.
And then that's a good way to see who's performing at the moment, who's doing what, any new clubs they've heard of maybe.
Yeah.
Like more you meet other comedians that way and it's really nice and they see you and maybe they can recommend you to someone. And then there's like you go to maybe a paid gig or a professional gig and you're like the middle spot on there. And that's where you meet promoters and that's who gets you. That's when you have to more network. Like they'll see your stuff and then they're like, who are you as a person as well? So then it's like, it is very much learn on the job.
Yeah.
Isn't
it
I mean,
all?
I'm like, hello.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm meant to say here.
Yeah.
And it's very much like, I was saying about the tier thing, like how new is new. And only recently have I started to feel like I'm not the newest.
Yeah. Good.
Like I'll see someone like last night I did a gong show, which is like when you can get gonged off. I didn't, thank God. But someone there, he was like on his 11th gig. Right.
Which is still new.
Is really new. I would say that's really new. And so it was kind of like, I feel like I'm the one giving advice here, if you know what I mean. I'm like, he's like, do you still get nervous? I'm like, so weird for someone to ask me.
Yeah.
Do I still get nervous? Because like,
but that shows that they've watched you and gone, oh, she's not nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was a facade. I'm absolutely scared.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I think like the nerves is what I do it for. I love the adrenaline. But it's so funny to see it kind of change because like I'm always the person like, wow, you've been doing it for so long, that's so great. And now it's like a few people like, wow, you've been doing that for ages. And I'm like, well, not ages, calm down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still fairly new.
Yeah.
But it's weird to
see that.
Do you
feel like you're getting known?
I do actually. Only because as well there is less women in comedy.
Yeah.
More women should get into it. Girls, we've got a lot to say.
Yeah.
So I do think sometimes people can hear about you.
Yeah.
more, especially like promoters.
Yeah.
But like I'll go to a gig and someone's like, oh, I've seen you on Facebook. I'm like, oh, Lord, me? Little old me?
Yeah.
But that's really good when you're on posters is why
Yeah.
it's good, because then people know you know him, and all
Yeah.
of that. So yeah, I feel like I gig because we're in Milton Keynes. It's quite a nice like location to loads of different spots.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can go.
So
anywhere.
I do find myself like they're all really they're all like circles. Like people are there's like a London circle, like a Cambridge, Oxford circle, but I feel like I'm in a few of them.
Yeah.
So then I meet people from there. But yeah, I think it's all about like the advice you get from someone that like you really take away and you're like, oh yeah, that's what I like, you know, with the woman you met and she gave you that one bit of advice. And mine was when I was doing the comedy course, like right at the end, he was like, so it was our first gig, okay, we do like a showcase, and everyone was so nervous obviously, and he was like, remember, if you do absolutely amazing, like the best you could possibly imagine, people won't remember. And if you do absolutely awful and you think, oh my god, that's the most embarrassing moment of my life, people won't remember. Because to you it's such a big deal. But to everyone else it's like, yeah, that's cool. I'm not going to remember every second of it, or I'm not going to remember it as big as you are. And I was like, wow.
So is that like not that you bomb?
No, I have.
Stage,
I have.
But are you able to kind of just be like, that was a bad day, brush it off, on to the next one?
So, yes, and I'm getting better at doing it.
Of course.
Especially like you'll leave, and also now I've had some really bad gigs. I'm like, well, not the worst. But yeah, it's like you do just leave and you're like, at the end of the day, there were so many comedians on every lineup. I am just another face in the crowd. People aren't going to remember that forever. No,
and you're all just trying your best. And also, I mean, there is with comedy, like if you go into an open mic thing, you are going in with an open mind that not everyone is going to be. You know, you're not playing the Palladium.
Exactly.
Like you're playing in a room at the top of a bar. Like that's it.
And do you know, sometimes it's just not your day. Sometimes you just didn't do well, but it's not like it. Honestly, people won't remember. People don't remember. Like,
and that's the same like in a normal job.
Yes.
Like something can go wrong, or you can screw something up or whatever. And you're weeks. You'll think about that for weeks.
Oh, harvest it. Yeah.
To the other person,
it's done.
They don't care.
And that's what that piece of advice, honestly, I take with me through life. I'll be obsessing with something. I'm like, they'll forget about that. Because honestly, it was my life and they don't. Like, no offense, no one cares as much as you do, because
about your
to
own
you
life,
it's the most embarrassing thing. But it's like, it's not. But, and I try and now do things that I'm like, oh, I don't want to be, like the first person to talk in a group. So we were at an open mic recently and we're all stood at the back, all us comedians, and it was just like we're all stood around. So I was like, so where's everyone from? Like, how far did we come? I was so nervous to do it, but I was like, I think we're all the same. Like, we all want to talk, but no one's, because when you're like half on your phone, no one really cares. And in my head before, I was like, if no one replies to me, like, no one's going to remember this. And they'll be like, oh, she tried to make a conversation. Like, no one's going to keep thinking about it.
And that's not a bad thing.
No, okay. That's fine. Like, no one wants to talk. That's okay. So, yeah. But do you think there's something you don't do as much because you're worried about other people's opinions? Where you could take this advice and be like, you know what? I can just
try.
Like, maybe with, with your script writing, you're like, you don't want to, you're justifying how new you are. Or like you're too scared to send it because you're like, but what if it's not good enough yet?
Yeah, the thing is, like, I have a quiet confidence in what I write.
As you should.
Because
so you've got talent,
and I am the type of person that I will just email people and message people, and it's worked out for me very well in the past.
Yeah. I think that proves you're good at networking as well.
Yeah, and that's the difference in TV and film. I think with TV and film, you can just email people and you can just message people on Instagram and Twitter and all that sort of stuff, and that's what's got me shadowing opportunities and and then that's giving me then confidence to pitch things to people and start those conversations. Whereas it is with the theatre stuff, it's different because I don't quite understand how it works.
Okay.
And I think maybe because I don't understand how it works, before I've been like, oh, I just won't do it.
Yeah.
I think that's,
Maybe
I'll just stick to TV and film. I'll just stick to what I know. But now I'm like, no, I want to do this. And I want to learn, and I want to get into it. So put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Meet the people who can give you tips. And
I used to say to myself, like, after a bad gig, well, bad in my mind, or like just of not having much comedy, I'd be like, oh, I just like, it's not going well, and I'm not good as I thought. I'd say, okay, give up then. If you're that bad, give up.
Yeah.
And obviously there's always that part in me that's like, well, no, I'm being dramatic. I do want to do this. And it's like, well, then it's because it's for fun.
Yeah.
So like, enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
And the same, like, it's scary because it's new, but like, you're trying to do it because you enjoy it. So just enjoy it.
And again, like, everyone is going through that at the same time. There's somebody I met at the networking event who is primarily a theatre writer but wants to get into TV and film. So it's like roles reversed.
Yeah.
And she was saying to me, she was like, I need you to tell me what you do.
Yeah.
And you need to tell me what you do. I'm like, yeah. I was like, absolutely.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah. Please. So yeah, and that's the thing. It's just like, and I find it as well, I feel like it was a bit of advice at some point early on in the whole journey. But everyone you look up to has been in the same place as you.
Yeah.
All the comedians you love have been doing the rubbish gigs.
Yeah.
At the beginning of their careers.
I love them all, guys. I never said that.
But, and like same with, writers, that the biggest writers in the world had years where they would be sending scripts off to people and not hearing anything back. Or, that you start out the job as a runner and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's why when I email people, when I message people, and it has worked out, I kind of do a little bit of emotional blackmail.
Oh, I love emotional blackmail. Tell us more.
I do like a pitch of myself and what.
Do you remember when you were like me?
Basically, it's like it's I think I put in one once. It was like, everyone says that you should give chances to people who are starting out and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
because it's true.
Yeah,
and those people were the people who got those chances.
I really now want to find like a quote from a comedian's like autobiography where they're like, you have those bad days, and send it to him and be like, someone once told me it was you.
Yeah.
So help a girl out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's why I'm like, well, they would have had to. They did something to get to where they are, so I've got to try everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
and it is good.
If you want something, you got to try everything.
Got to try everything.
Yeah.
Not everything.
Well,
most things.
Within context of what the something is. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's fun though, networking.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
I find it scarier than actually getting on stage.
Yeah.
I used to. Now I'm better at it.
Yeah.
But it depends, like...
Yeah. I find that scarier than sending someone an email with my script and like a pitch in. But I think it is because you can send a script in that email and just forget about it. Whereas you can see someone in front of you reacting to what you're saying.
See, I'm the opposite to this, though. I always think things written down are scarier. Like an email or a message, I'd much prefer just reject me to my face. Like, please just look me in the eyes and say, girl, I don't know what you're on about.
I'm going to stop you there.
And walk away. I'm going to stop you there. No.
Yeah.
I think I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on message, I can't read that. No, I can physically, but like...
Yeah. No, I think that's... I think it's like...
But is this our crafts coming in? Because you're a writer, you're like... Seeing it
written
down
I can write a really good email pitch about myself. Yeah, but you can
I can
talk
chat a lot
yourself
of
up.
shit.
Yeah. You can make up 2 truths and a lie on the spot.
How dare you?
No, I think it is definitely based, and I think it would be interesting to find out eventually when we talk to other people
Ew.
on our podcast of how they
Yes.
got where they are, or you know, how they network in different fields and different industries, because it's got to be different in everything.
Yeah.
Um,
The networking has to be there in some way.
yeah. You said that so profoundly, and yet it kind of meant nothing.
In my head, it was quite profound. I was like, wow, what a great point. And as it came out, I thought, I feel like I just said what Ryan said.
Somebody will have that in a frame in their kitchen
Someone
one
get
day.
that tattooed.
Yeah. No, I yeah, it's hard. I think in any way you do it, the networking, but you've got to do it.
Yeah, God.
That is the worst thing about it, is that you have to do it and it works.
Yeah, that is
Really
the
annoying
part.
when people are right.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're out there and we're doing it.
We're trying. Because what are we doing?
We're living
Living
the
the
dream.
dream. So before you started the comedy journey, were you someone who would put yourself out there, like in other scenarios?
No.
You're very closed off, kind of not.
I think so. Like I would say I'm a confident person, but I would always used to be confident when I had someone with me.
Yeah.
So like, as long as we were in a room or we were in a bigger group, then I could be my usual self.
Yeah.
But if I was going into a group alone, that's when I'd really struggle. And since doing comedy, I feel like I'm such a more confident person.
Yeah.
Like way more confident in myself.
Yeah.
And that's why I say when I say, oh, I need it, like I do need the push.
Yeah.
Because everything else seems to feel calmer, like easy. I feel more confident when I do it.
Yeah. I think, like for me, I like generally confident, but again, if somebody came and spoke to me,
Yes.
I would talk to them for hours. But even like making friends, like it's hard to do that. But I think like I'm now at a point where in my like personal life I've become more confident and more outgoing.
Yeah.
So
I
now
definitely
that
think
makes
so.
this easier to do the networking and put myself out there in a creative, professional way.
Yes.
Because if I couldn't go up to a stranger and start a conversation with them,
Yeah.
I won't get anywhere.
No, true.
That's like going traveling and things like that, which you probably feel like that as well, going traveling.
Yeah. That did really help with my confidence as well.
Because you're in like, especially if you're staying in hostels and stuff, you're meeting random people from around the world.
That honestly helps so much. You're just like in a hostel room, and every time like someone's got to start that conversation, I just felt so much better to do it because I was like, and
you have to.
Why not?
For
like
it to not feel uncomfortable and horrible.
Yeah, and do you know what? It's the same though. It's like, when you're in that room in your writers group, everyone here has a common interest.
Yeah.
So like, we can just talk about that. It's actually like the easiest place when you're somewhere like that to meet people.
Yeah.
Of like, well, I know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
We're all in the middle of Thailand for some reason.
We're all
like, on a random Tuesday.
We're all going through the same thing. That's why we're here.
We're all in a quarter life crisis. Let's just admit it now.
There was a time I'd gone to the film festival in London.
Bougie.
And I was sat outside, and I ended up just sat next to someone, like having lunch or something, and they were reading a book that I have on my bookshelf, and I want to read. And I was like, oh, I could just ask them.
Yeah.
Didn't. I just couldn't. Like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Now, like that was a few years ago, I think, but like now I feel like I probably would.
Yeah. Now you should.
Now I should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Start as a means to go on.
Yeah. I had it, and this is quite random, it's going to sound really weird, but when people are going upstairs in a train station.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear with me here.
Yeah.
There is a link.
I'm strapped on. I'm strapped in. Yeah.
I can't. I'm going to keep going.
Keep going on that. Yeah.
Yeah, strap in.
I'm strapped in.
So, and someone was had this massive suitcase.
Okay, yeah.
And I just had always wanted to be a person to be like, let me help with your
Nice.
bags. Even though
Yeah.
I'm not really the strongest person, I don't know. But
You just want the
it was an
glory.
older lady, you
Yeah.
know? And I was like, I would love to be that person. I was like, I could be. Like,
Yeah.
I can be that person. And so I was like, I'll take your bag for you. And she was like, oh, aren't you sweet? And then we're chatting away. Honest God, what the hell was in that bag? I don't know, because it was so heavy. I'm pretty sure that's where I got my
Instant regret.
hernia from. Like, I was like, yeah, so true. Well, you had a lovely rest of your day, like hobbling this. But you know what? I felt great afterwards. I was like, I put it down. I was like, everyone else must think like that girl.
Yeah, all these men walking by you. Yeah,
I did that.
Yeah, I actually yesterday I was on the tube going to the event, and I was on the platform, and the train came in. All these people got out, and then people started getting on, and they closed the doors way too fast.
Oh,
Like it was probably like, oh, okay. And this girl's bag got stuck in like her handbag, so it was round like this bit.
Oh, no.
Got literally stuck in the door. And they just didn't open the doors again. So then I was literally stood kind of in front of the door, didn't do a thing. I was like, I could push, I could pull the door, maybe. I just didn't do anything.
and you thought, no.
I thought, no. And then like two other people were like trying. One guy like tried pulling the bag out.
Trying
So
to
then
roll
the door went like that even more.
He tried to
Half the
roll
bag was out of the door. And I sort of watched, I was like, well, I wouldn't have done that.
That was an interesting choice.
But yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, that's so
has no,
funny.
that has no reference to our whole episode here. But
I think it was quite enjoyable.
Yeah. I could have helped.
And next time you
But
will help.
those doors are dirty.
Oh, they are. And they're scary.
It's dirty and scary.
So thank you for joining us for episode 5 of Living the Dream.
Episode 5 already.
Time's flown.
Flying by. Join us next week for episode 6. A very
Yes.
different, a very special episode 6.
And we won't say any more than that.
Mm.
But we hope to see you here next week.
We hope so.
Listen to us where you listen to your podcasts.
Or watch where you watch your podcasts.
Email us at
talkstrongtalking@gmail.com or follow us at...
livingthedream.pod.
And we after 5 weeks, we finally got that down.
Yes.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.